What small upgrade made a huge difference at your house? A better shower. If you can't redo the whole bathroom, just replace the head. This also works if you rent. Just keep the old one in a box, so you can bring the nice one to your next house. Soft close cabinets and toilet seats. Blackout curtains for sleeping. Such a game changer. Motion-activated light switch for the laundry room. Never have to worry about turning off the light when leaving with an armful of clothing. Replaced dated lighting fixtures. Fixtures are now properly grounded. The interior looks more updated, and there is more better light. I basically got a keypad to open up the garage door and it is wonderful. Gooseneck kitchen faucet. Attic heat exhaust fan. Our attic used to get up to 140 F on the hottest days. And on those days our ceilings were hot to the touch. The whole house was consequently uncomfortable. Now the attic fan is thermostatically controlled to 90 degrees. And the whole house is cooler. King-sized bed. Those little battery-powered lights that light up only when someone passes. Just enough to not to kill yourself because some little shit left a wooden train on staircase. But not enough to wake up whole family. Lost my neighbors. Everything got instantly better around me. My wife and I getting separate blankets. No more fighting about who takes the covers while we're sleeping. Highly recommend 1010. Spending a day mounting my artwork. It felt so much more like my home after that. After living here for 35 years, we had all the windows in the house replaced 5 months ago. The house is so much more comfortable and quiet. It was expensive, but worth it. A proper mesh Wi-Fi network. It used to be so annoying to lose signal in some parts of the house. Smart outlets for Christmas lights. Both inside and outside. I have them scheduled to turn on at sunset and turn off at midnight. A whole house humidifier system. Used to have nosebleeds all winter and massive static electricity issues. Kept a small metal rod in my pocket at all times to ground myself before directly touching anything conductive, and my cat was generally terrified of being pet from October-April because of the powerful static shocks. IIRC. It was around $400 for the unit and IDI'd the install in about 2 hours. Edit for perspective. The static electricity issue was so bad that I killed a thermostat, a small stereo shelf system, an Xbox controller, and a television remote through static shocks the winter before getting the humidifier. Mine are mostly kitchen-based because I cook dinner pretty much every night. A couple of those magnetic wall-mounted knife holders frees so much room on my countertops. Wall-mounted spice rack and glass jars keeps my spices where I can see them and monitor levels. Much easier to access than storing them in a cabinet or in the pantry. Wall-mounted hooks for pan storage. No longer need to make a ton of noise-grabbing pans from the corner cabinet. Pots are still down there. However, all three cost me maybe $70 and have vastly improved my quality of life in the kitchen. Putting extra shelving in the pantry. Why the previous owners only used one wall when there's 3 is a mystery. A whole home water filter. Bought an espresso machine cause I was tired of how expensive Starbucks got. Life changer if you're into coffee. Towel warmer in the master bathroom. We not only get warm towels it's on a timer but also don't need to wash our towels as often, because they don't start to smell after a few days anymore. 1010 would recommend. We painted several rooms in our house. My husband and I gained a new skill. Saved a lot of money by doing it all ourselves. Learned how well we work together. And we love the results. Tushy bidet. We replaced our shallow double kitchen sink with a single industrial sink. So much easier for filling pots and doing dishes. A Roomba. Living in a house with many small siblings. You have no idea how much time a Roomba saved. I only have one bedroom in a rental house with 3 roommates. But for my bedroom, organizational storage, I bought a small shelf. I bought a small coat rack. I bought short rolling bins that go under my bed. I bought tall square bins that sit on the shelf in my closet. Removed a lot of the clutter with these things. Almost like my room is bigger now. Dimmer switches on all lights and heated towel racks. Dishwasher. It has changed our arguments over dishes. Buying a high-quality chef's knife. And the stones to keep it sharp. Nothing is so pleasurable as prepping dinner. And actually having a knife that cuts things properly. A fold-down table on the wall near the dryer to either use to hold a basket or fold clothes on. A wall-mounted drying rack that pulls out when needed. Light switches that have a remote to turn off the lights. It's great when we're watching TV and don't have to get up. It's so lazy, but so great. Removing the very small, old ground-level deck that was here and having a new concrete patio installed. This is our first house having an actual backyard, and now we have a nice patio to spend time out there. I got a dry stone bath mat and never look back, never having to think about moldy bath mats. Were so nice I ended up getting the stone dish mats, and those have been serving me well so far. A built-into-the-wall bench in the walk-in shower. Now I walk into the shower fully clothed to pensively sit on my bench while brushing my teeth. I also sit on my bench while showering my toddler. Shooting water at him from the handheld shower head. Just sitting on my bench resting while he's having fun. Helps kill the time and entertain the toddler. I'm sure it will also be very useful if we get sick or old. Just shower sitting down on our bench. I don't know if it counts as small, but the cost was fairly small as I provided all the labor. I think I have about 2,500 total into a 6,000-gallon koi pond in my backyard. This includes a huge sunshade so the fish don't get overexposed to the sun and helps with birds, while providing a nice shady place to sit and watch the fish. Not only is it nice to have a pond to watch fish, but the water plants have attracted all kinds of wildlife that were not present before. Koi were babies when introduced to the pond, are roughly 2 feet with one being closer to 3 feet. Rice cooker. I save so much time and energy. Plus there's less washing up to do since all I need to wash is the pot inside. Instead of a saucepan, a wooden spoon, and a colander. Dimmer switch lights for night-morning use. A decent quality battery-powered chainsaw. Cat. She's pretty small but easily the most important thing in here. This is your reminder to change your central air filter. A decent pillow. Plants. When you open the pantry door the light comes on, and when you close the door it goes off. I got one of those floor vacuums like they have in hair salons. It just sits in the corner and I sweep stuff into it. I didn't realize how rarely I swept until I got that thing. Motion lights on the stairs. It is functional and looks great. I had a window above the stairs the neighbors could see through. So I went on Amazon and spent $40 on some plastic window film that makes it look like stained glass. It turned out amazing and lasted forever. Fitted 4 solar panels to my shed roof attached to a lithium battery and inverter. Not the cheapest upgrade at about £1,000, but unlimited free electricity in my shed. Can plug all my power-hungry man stuff in there and it's guilt-free, and when there's a power cut I just run an extension lead into the house and I'm good, and way simpler than grid tie-in system. Doggy door, game changer. I installed outlets with integrated USB power on every wall.